Fulton County, Georgia, is a big deal. Mr. Barron, Richard Barron, our Director of Registration and Elections.
Hey, good evening. Let's see, we are finishing up the count for provisional ballots and the UOCAVA, which is military and overseas ballots, over at State Farm Arena. We've passed the time, past 5 p.m., which is the deadline to receive those ballots and to cure any of the provisional ballots. We are on track to complete all those and upload them tonight, which we will be doing. Once those are completed, they'll come over here to the ballot review board. And then our team is also preparing for the start of early voting for the December 1st runoff for Congressional District 5. We also have indications that there will be 2 other runoffs, but the early voting for those will begin later in the month. That will happen after certification, but it looks like there could be a runoff for Public Service Commission as well as Senate District 39. Those will happen on December 1st. And then there will be a runoff for at least one of the Senate races on January 5th. We will begin the closeout process, including balancing all the precincts and risk limiting audit in the next few days. The last figure I had with the provisional ballots is we'll probably be uploading 3,812 tonight. I know there were more than 900 overseas ballots that will be also uploaded. And I think one of the things that has been a positive outcome is that a lot of people have great appreciation for all of the work that all of the election workers and the poll workers do, which is positive because there are so many people behind the scenes that do a lot of work that no one really knows about because it takes months to prepare for an election, especially a big one like this. And I want to again thank all of our employees who have put in so much of their time, lost weekends, lost time with family. We had a big COVID outbreak here in the warehouse. 25 people became infected who worked out here. So that brings us to 28 infections this year, and that's hit the staff hard. But we persevered through it and had a successful election day. I also want to read a statement about a video that I'm sure some of you have seen circulating about an election worker that was over at State Farm. I personally spoke to him, and the state election board had a monitor over there who witnessed the whole thing. And I'm just going to read from a prepared statement that we made. But we conducted a review of a video that was uploaded to Twitter, which featured a poll worker assigned to work in absentee ballot processing. According to the video, the worker has been accused of discarding a ballot while being assigned to operating one of the 5 ballot cutting machines. These devices are used to cut the envelopes so that you can then separate the outer envelope from the inner envelope. It's been questioned whether the poll worker featured in the video was discarding one of those ballots. The answer is no, undeniably no. At no time was the poll worker able to extract a ballot. I operated one of those machines. The only thing you do at that station is separating the envelopes and cutting them. The ballot extraction happens at the next stage of the process. And ballot extraction only occurs with the workers who are assigned to those sorting duties. After review of the footage, I contacted him. He is currently in hiding because he's had threats. He's had to shut down all of his social media, and they know all of his personal information was released. Personally, I think it's shameful. He was merely discarding a list of instructions that had been put into one of the envelopes. It was taken and uploaded to Twitter by an individual in the absentee ballot processing area, And that has now resulted in someone having to leave his house and go stay with friends. He's afraid to drive his car because the information about his car and his license plate is out there. The release of the video and its caption led viewers to believe the worker was agitated, which resulted in the worker crumbling and discarding a ballot. However, one thing that you need to know is that those ballots are 8.5 by 19 inches long. In no time did you see him extract anything from the envelope, and that crumpled piece of paper they were instructions, and it was a smaller piece of paper. Voters often include lists of instructions, like the one discarded in the primary absentee ballot envelope, when submitting their ballots in the mail and/or drop boxes. And he was one of the workers that we had who trained everyone how to use those cutting machines because he was very good at it, and he was the fastest one. We depended on him, and he's no longer out there right now. So I told him, I expressed my sorrow in that all of this has happened to him simply for wanting to be an election worker and doing nothing but a good job during that. And so I can take questions now.